training camp dwindling down 10 more days, how stressful is it to know that some of these guys might not be around come when the season starts?
Yeah, it's always the tough part of this business. Been through it several years now. There's a lot of great players on this team and even better people. You build those relationships, so it's always tough. But I feel like most of the guys on this roster have a good shot. The ones that aren't able to make it have a good shot to stay in this league and be great players. So.
How do you, in what area do you feel like you've made the most personal progress in the last 7 to 14 days?
Just getting to know the offense, being more comfortable, confident. I feel like I pretty much know it now. I feel like I can go out there and he can call whatever, even if we didn't install a play, and I can be able to know the details and what I need to do with my job.
What's the process been like of trying to gain to his trust? He's a quarterback who's always pointed out he has to have chemistry and relationship with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's that process like?
Yeah, it's the reps in RVA, it's the reps in 7-on-7. It's just making the plays when the ball's thrown to you. There's some that I wish I had back to build that trust, and there's some in these next few days and going forward the rest of camp to continue to do that.
I know you yourself were undrafted. I guess what do you remember from your rookie year when they started to get towards that cut down day? And you pass that, I guess, whatever you learned, that advice down to other guys kind of going through the same situation?
Yeah, I remember a lot of anxiousness, a lot of nerves. Those last few practices, you seeing that Grim Reaper walk around after practice. And you see guys, the last day of practice, and there's just all the scouts are outside, and it's just you're getting picked off left and right. And I was actually cut and then just signed back like the next week, which was a blessing. But there's nothing you can do to control that other than just my advice to those guys is just keep going, keep attacking each day the same way that they did at the start of camp, because you can't really change what's going to happen, but you can put good tape on film, and that might leave a lasting impression when somebody goes down and they need a body in the middle of the season, get that opportunity.
How much did you enjoy that day off watching from the sideline for the preseason game at Detroit as you and the rest of the starters got to just watch the other guys compete?
I love watching the guys compete. There's guys out there fighting for their jobs, fighting for their families, and it was just awesome to see. I feel like there was a bunch of chemistry. Everybody was on the sideline. Anytime anybody made a play, offense, defense, everyone was just connected. So it was good seeing them. It was awesome seeing Theo go off and make some plays, and E-Rob was my locker mate, and so when he made that play at the end, I was really happy for him.
Dodson pointed out that there's a lot of undrafted guys here who are going to make decisions even tougher in a few days. Cut day happens. Can you describe that extra hunger that an undrafted person just acquires when they don't get picked on draft day?
Yeah, I feel like you just automatically get a chip on your shoulder, and you kind of live out. I feel like I lived out of that the first 4 years of my career, just always never feeling, like I had a legit chance to make the team unless I just went out there and left it all out there. So I feel like that's something that'll stay with them forever, and it's what makes those undrafted guys special.
Mike McDaniel said Darren Waller could be returning to practice soon. What do you think he could bring to the offense once he's incorporated?
A lot of things. He's a baller. He's proven that he's done it. A lot of speed. There's height. There's a big body. It's a matchup nightmare for safeties or linebackers, whoever's going to try to guard him. So he's going to be a weapon.
What was the timing of when you got cut and when you got re-signed? What kind of went through your head to kind of keep yourself up during those times?
Yeah, I remember it was COVID too, so it was real just weird experience. There was no preseason games. There was none of that. So I was real nervous, getting cut. Would I even have a chance? Because my tape isn't going out to any other teams. But I signed back practice squad the next day, and then got called up that next week, was active, and then signed to the 53 the week after. So it really was a blessing. I didn't really have that experience of fighting for that spot. But yeah.
It's kind of random, but it says here that you're a pet advocate. I'm wondering if you happen to have a dog or a pet with you here in South Florida. And
Yeah.
Tell us the type of dog, the name of the dog, and how the role that it plays in your life. I got puppies for the first time
Yeah.
recently.
Okay, yeah. I got a dog named Winston. We drove him down here. Awesome. This is my first dog that wasn't a family dog. Love him. He's just emotional support. You know, on a tough day, tough practice, he doesn't care. He doesn't know any better. He's loving it. He went to the beach the other day, dove in the ocean for the first time. So it's good to have him down here.
What kind of dog?
He's a mutt. He's a little bit of everything.
Final question?
When you were going through the free agent process, what specifically about the Dolphins stuck out to you that made you want to sign them?
Yeah, I mean, the offensive scheme and the personnel that they have. You know, I feel like they've always done well and exceeded offensively and found a way to try to spread the ball around and creative with getting guys the ball. And you got weapons all around you. So I feel like as a receiver, that makes your job easier when you got, you know, Tyreek and Jalen on the outside and you got Vaughn in the backfield. Like, they got to pay attention to those guys. So that's what stood out to me.